What y'all doing? Eating? Sean, you eating?
Oh no, I'm not eating.
Oh,
Jasmine back home, so I'm by myself right now.
oh,
Folks,
she went
welcome to
home.
Orlando, Florida, one of the world's vacation capitals is fired up. And here
She
on
went
campus
from.
of UCF, this
How
crowd
did
is
she
ready
get
to
there?
go to work
I
in
drove
support of the
halfway,
Knights.
so mine
And
picked
this is
up.
something rare and special. We're lucky to have
Oh, mom
number
picked up.
one
Okay.
versus number two. The College Football World
Oh, mom picked up
started
for
to
halfway?
watch how this
Yeah,
game
something like
plays out.
Peru,
It's a potential
Huh?
playoff
Peru,
matchup
Illinois.
as we'll see the number two team in the
Oh, yeah,
country,
yeah,
the
yeah. Out that way.
Alabama
Okay.
Crimson Tide,
Mm,
taking on the number one team in the land, the
You
UCF
still
Knights.
working on the
For EA
last
Sports
deposit
College
stuff?
Football, I'm Chris
yeah, that's why
Rowland,
she went
joined here
down
in
there.
the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the
Okay.
action on the field. The Knights will kick this deep
They're
to
doing
get us
something
going.
with the nonprofit. Okay.
Mm.
Who did you grab today?
Uh,
And he takes this from inside the
Okay.
5. Turner tackled right
Indianapolis not
there
that. I guess
across the
Indianapolis not that
sideline.
bad drive.
So Alabama's
And you have
offense
is
will
2
have
hours
some
and
work to
45
do here
minutes.
thanks to that
Mm-hmm.
bad return.
From
Here
your
comes
house,
one
it's
of the
about
elite
2:45 too,
running
because you
backs
can
in all
go
of
up.
college football.
If
Give
you
us the
go up the
ball in his
Skyway, you
hands.
got to go
He
up.
just hold your breath
Just
out
go up
there. He's been
94.
electrifying.
He sure
So
is. The
from your house, it's
embodiment
about
of a
2 hours and
superstar.
45
The
minutes.
bona fide runner with ill intentions for the defense. This offense leans on him,
Maybe
and there aren't
250.
very many
Maybe 10
times that
more.
he doesn't come through
10
for you.
extra minutes, because once you get them expressway, you got
Alabama
to come
comes up with the
around and just
line quickly.
keep going straight
Chris,
back.
I know it's the
You know,
first
get
play of
them
the
Dan
game,
Ryan,
but
and they
nice
those
job by
extra.
this offensive line. The back gets
Those 10
behind him,
minutes down,
picks up
street
some
down.
positive yards.
But it was an easy
Looking
drive. It was an
downfield.
easy
It's
up and down. Boom,
Armstrong.
boom, boom.
Got him. He's
We had
sacked.
good defense again, too. We had good
Like the
seats.
quarterback was fully
Yeah,
on the
you
ball
got pretty
for a
horrible
long
prices.
time, allowed the defense to be able to get the
Yep.
pressure, and they come up with a first
Affordable
sack of
prices,
the
the
game.
seats were good.
Indiana's pretty good this year.
Cool.
Indiana, the Pacers were good.
Well, they started to play good
And
again.
he'll drop back
So,
here on third down. Looking
um,
to set up a screen pass here.
yeah, they started to play good
Brought down,
again.
but
So
broke
it's
the
all
tackle to
good.
produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, it's all
Offense
good
gets
right
some
now.
positive
So
yards here, but they're going to be short of the first
right
down
now,
marker to set up
all the
fourth down.
stars, LSU was in the battle at first, and then he just turned it up.
Tackling and the awareness to keep him
It was a
short of that
one-point
first
game
down
at
marker.
halftime tonight. And then when the quarter was over, the team was down by 25.
So the UCF Knights offense comes out for their first possession today.
They won a 31-6 run.
Is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the
And
corner.
the game was over. So they Buck was just the biggest UConn just killed somebody.
Attempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50.
Yeah, somebody talked to him at halftime. I'm telling Mulkey.
Now taking his shot on the
He
very
wasn't
first
happy.
play. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite
I
get
did.
there. The back behind the
So
quarterback
anyway,
in
that was
pistol.
good. That was good.
Here comes a
They got
handoff.
back already?
No, we at the house. We at the hotel. We spent the
Oh,
night.
okay. I'm about to say, game must play. They must play early. But it's a time difference.
We spent the night. We just got finished the game.
Picks up 3
Okay.
yards.
The
So
whole
second
thing
and
was
7.
literally a block and a half from the stadium.
Telling us about
Nice.
integrity, not
Y'all
giving
think it
this
was a
running
block
back
and
any
a half
creases at all.
Hotel,
Really sound defense on
across
that
the
play.
street, and the half block down the street we at the
The Soft were
hotel.
able to bring him down quickly.
So
Looks
it's
like a man
pretty
is
good.
down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Yeah, that
All
goes.
right,
Critical
they
third down
out,
play
they
for
out
this
something. I don't
offense
know where
right
they
here.
at.
Okay.
All right, let's go see.
Sounds good.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Makes a quick grab. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen.
On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Scanning the field, it's Armstrong. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass. Football comes out. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up the first down.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. A play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UCF. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They came up. They've been forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Armstrong. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's UCF in the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The important 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Punga. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Knights keep the football on the move. Quick throw caught on the left side. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. The Knights will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go and uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running through the tackle.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And the return will be brought down. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustment. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force...
Lofting it toward the left sideline. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. That is a big play, finally brought down at the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, UCF.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Armstrong. Quick throw, testing the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Down he goes, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown. Nice.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Looking to throw it deep. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, UCF. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with...
Hey, Google, turn on living room lights.
Receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. Powers through. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To throw, it's Armstrong. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they wrap him up after the... Short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And if we can divert your attention to the sky for a second, what an amazing sight that is. A few people know the 50-yard line of UCF Stadium lines up the launch pad at Cape Canaveral about 50 miles away. Just a tremendous view from here. And it's incomplete. He doesn't connect on his first throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go on 4th down. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards, you pick it up, and now you've got another chance at points.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? First down. They're going to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Punga. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the single back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Breaking free at midfield. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle it at the 44.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. And right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The Knights line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags the quick throw.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he's down at the 3-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Knights. And the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team.